Good evening, everybody. It's Joe Palone from Behind the Cheese. Um, go Pack Go, of course. I bleed green and gold. Win, lose, or tie. Packer fan till I die. All right, folks. The Packers victory Monday. Great game yesterday. Hard fought contest against our arch rivals, the oldest rivalry in sports. Well, at least in the NFL, the Packers and the Bears. Probably in sports. The Packers and the Bears, a 211th game goes to the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. It was a hard hitting affair. Lots to be proud of for Green Bay. Not an easy game. Bears gave us everything they had. Um, Came down to a 4th and 1. And Caleb Williams rolled out, threw it in the end zone. And I'm hearing now that Keyshawn Nixon wasn't even the guy who was supposed to cover. That tight end, it was supposed to be Evan Williams. It was a busting coverage. I heard DJ Moore was wide open on the other side. Luckily, Cooper was going after him and he couldn't set and throw the other way. But so sometimes you got to be a little lucky also. But the Packers played their butts off as well. It was a game of two halves, but the Packers got the job done. There was plenty of years that their defense couldn't finish. They finished yesterday with a pick. Let's see. So much to talk about. It's such a scary game. My mind, I was talking to my coworkers today, my mind, between my ears, a lot of stuff goes on during a Packer game for me. I'm all over the place. Of course, I stress. I want to win. I want the Packers to win. I'm an owner of the Packers. I've been a fan 50 years. So every game, I lose part of my soul with the Packers. Anyhow, so yeah, a couple of really beautiful plays by Ikenbari. Kingsley Ikenbari, 55 for the Pack. If you don't know who he is, he smacked Caleb with. I was telling my coworker, yeah, he got a sack. He smacked him before the first half ended with a sack, and then he came off the field. I think they were looking at him for a concussion. Our guy, Adrian Cooper hitting that running back 25 really scared me. I really was amazed that he wasn't injured on that play. I thought he took the worst of it, especially being so cold. But the Packers played so physical, and you got to give it to Keyshawn Nixon. I'm not happy about his taunting and his physicalness of extracurricular, but the interception at the end was huge. I wish he would tone it down. He's not going to, so I got to live with it. We need some more Lambeau leaps, though. I think some people have heard some word about that. They're not jumping. They had 4 touchdowns yesterday, and they only had 1 Lambeau leap. That was Christian Watson for the first touchdown. Second touchdown, he didn't jump. So Love played great. Besides the pick, he played great, I thought. Jacobs, that 3rd-and-1 run, how he got through 4 guys, I have no idea. Then the touchdown, of course, to go ahead. Musgrave with a couple nice catches. The one they turned over, but I thought it was a catch. And then also the one that Evan Williams had the interception. They reviewed and said it was incomplete, which it should have been an interception by Evan Williams. They're not calling penalties on Mike Parsons, which is hurting us too. But all in all, it's a Packer win. Packers are heading to the Broncos. Now, a little fun fact. When the Packers were bad in the 80s, I used to root for Elway. I loved Elway as a player, as a quarterback, and then he beat us, unfortunately, in 1997, the 97 year. And the NFC had not lost a Super Bowl since 1983. The Raiders beat the Washington Redskins at the time. And then, of course, the Packers have to lose to Denver. We would have had back-to-back championships, but Elway beats us, and then he goes on and beats Atlanta. Well, I was rooting for him, those 3 terrible, the loss to the Giants, the loss to Washington, and the loss to the Niners. It is the way, but he was a great player, great talent, so I used to root for him as a player. In addition to being a Packer fan, I did root for him. Anyhow, but I don't like the Broncos because of that. Now, I've always never liked the Broncos. We're going to Mile High Stadium. I hear they got a really, really good defense and a really, really good team. They've won 10 in a row. But every game now is so pivotal. If the Packers want to get any shot at home field advantage, I believe they got to win them all, and it's not going to be easy. And they still need the Rams to lose one. And I still got to look at probably Seattle's got to lose one. So not going to be easy. Take it one at a time. Got to get in first. Got to punch your ticket. Let's go for I remember Mike McCarthy, our old coach, used to say, you can't even start talking about playoffs until you get your 10th victory. So it'd be beautiful. The Packers could get their 10th victory next Sunday against the Broncos. So enjoy this, Green Bay. Rest up. Review the film. Get healthy. Go up to Mile High and kick some butt. I remember that preseason game a couple years ago. They destroyed us. That was a terrible, terrible game. I remember that. I sat down. I had fasted that day. I was eating some pizza. I was eating some mozzarella sticks. And the Packers just stunk up the place. In my, it was a preseason game, but it still bothered me. We've lost some games up there. Can't remember even a win up there. It's been a long time. Maybe I got to look back this week, seeing the history of my life. I don't think the Packers even won up there in Mile High. Got to do it this week. Got to do it this week. All right, Packers. My weight today when I woke up was 165.6. When I came home, I was 163.6. Only did 90 minutes today. Only 90 minutes. 30 minutes on the elliptical, 60 minutes on the bike, and some lifting. Trying to rest my body a little bit. It's crunch time. When I wake up tomorrow, we got 2 weeks until our Christmas break. Cannot wait. And cannot wait. Really excited. I'll be doing some eating during Christmas break. Still trying to maintain, but doing some eating. So go Pack go. I listened to LaFleur today. Real happy for him. Real happy for the Packers. Stop holding Micah Parsons, please. Please, refs, call some penalties. All right, everybody. You'll hear from me all week. Go Pack go. And talk to you tomorrow. Go Pack go.